Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms episode from your very own Shappy Gaming. Today, I have a very exciting announcement for you all. I am going to be migrating. No, just kidding. What I'm actually telling you guys about is the fact that it seems we have won King's Landing. So if you haven't seen the previous video, be sure to check that out now on the top right of your screen. But in the last video, you may have seen that we had pushed just to about here, and that was it. And that night we got pushed heavily. 84 and 86 pushed us all the way back down to the bottom right corner of the Zig, and it looked like it might have been over. But after a couple of days of fighting, as you can see, things have turned around. And so I'm going to walk you guys back to where we were, how we got to how we are, and what my hopes are for going forward. So, last episode, you guys saw that we were, right about up here on the top right in the corner. And SOAR was there and LGF was there, and we were in a great position. That evening, we got pushed back, probably down to the lower right-hand corner, and 55 actually ended up getting double-teamed. And so there was a flag right here that they were actually getting pushed from the bottom and from the top. And it was the wee morning hours of the East Coast, and 55 needed help. And so we ran over 2120. We walked all the way over, and we helped control the field while 55 held their structures, and we managed to push them back until their downtime. And that was when things really got exciting. 55 was pushing from the left and subduing 86, and they were pushing from the right as well. They had a whole bunch of flags burning in here, right over in this area, and they managed to put them out and push. And we started pushing north, and so you can see SOAR actually pushed all the way back, and we pushed them there. 84 was fighting us the whole way. It was the time. And then LGF has actually now pushed 84 all the way back to their pass. And yesterday, we decided that we were going to try something very exciting. So as you guys saw in previous videos, we lost Zone 6. 2120 was being double teamed, and 84 managed to push into our zone and build in. And we knew that in order to win this KVK, we had to push back. And so yesterday we actually staged a coup d'etat and reclaimed most, if not all, of our Zone 6. The only thing left here are a few forts. This VHL fort is burning right now. 84 has 2 forts there that are burning. These 2 are probably going to be burning soon. And we will have completely reclaimed our Zone 6. This has been such an incredible KVK. I've never seen a KVK where you have 2 kingdoms fighting out of the same zone and pushing up when they were allies on completely opposite corners of the map, and winning nonetheless. And I have to say, 84 and 86, you guys have been phenomenal opponents, and 55, you guys have been great allies, and I have so much appreciation for the 2120 leadership. I'm not going to name names because there are too many names to name. But this has been such an incredible KVK. So what do I think is going to happen next? I think Zig still needs to be decided. Personally, I don't really care one way or the other, so long as I get a couple coins so I can buy some archer equipment, because it seems I have decided to focus on archers now. Another thing that you guys missed is I was rallying a fair bit, and I changed my civilization. So I am now the Ottoman Empire, and my buffs are increased archer health, increased troop march speed, and increased skill damage. So if you're a rally leader and you're running Gilgamesh, this is the best civ to have, just hands down. Troop march speed is great if you're running calves too, and the skill damage is awesome if you're using Chiang, Nebu, YSG, Xeno. It's just all around a really good buff. So I've changed civilizations, and I have lost a ton of power. As you can see, I'm now 62 million, and I started this KVK at about 75 million. As you can see, I have nearly 1.8 million dead. So it has been a blast, and it's nice. For those of you that are watching, I did lose my last 3 KVKs before migrating here, and so it's really redeeming to come here and win one, especially when it was such a tight KVK. Another thing that I failed to mention is not only did we win Kingsland, but we did a little thing here. As you can see, we knocked 1486 and 1484 out of Imperium status, which is a really big deal. I'm thrilled to say that we did it. As you can tell, there was a ton of fighting. You know, I'm not the only one with a bunch of dead, but it came out really well. So what are my hopes for going forward? You know, I'm hoping that we can reclaim the rest of our Zone 6 and push through. As I mentioned, we did get double teamed, and so hopefully we can push back on 84 and relieve some of the pressure, and push back on 86 and finally get into their zone after the initial double team didn't work on them. And so that's hope number 1, is reclaiming our zone and being able to push into the enemy zone without too much pressure. I'm also hoping that in terms of like Crusader achievements and such, that we will actually be able to touch the bastions for the skills that we don't yet have. So as you can see here, we never touched YSG, we didn't touch the Cow Bastion, and we only had limited time touching the Richard Bastion. And so, you know, as you can see right in here, there are rewards for unlocking all 14 support skills. And so I'd really like to do that. You know, I think those rewards would be nice to have. I would also like to occupy ruins for longer, because with us being double teamed consistently, we didn't get much time to actually hold the ruins. And so I think occupying ruins will be great. It'll help us get our honor even further up. And this KVK, in a nutshell, has been activity versus power. And I think what can be seen here is that power really didn't cut it. Activity and having more people in the field makes a difference. The other thing that I cannot recommend highly enough is use farms. 84 did an incredible job of using farms effectively. When we were flagging into our Zone 6, there was one guy with 530 million farms who teleported in and was building structures and defending flags. And that made it so we were trading, you know, main account troops versus farms. And you know, after I saw that, I went and got my farm and started filling flags too, and it's so effective. And so if you're in the KVK off season right now is the time to be building up those farms. Get them to level 25. You will not regret it, I promise. Use the farms to fill flags. Use them to block teleport spots. They are invaluable in KVK. So that is what I am hoping for. That is the roundup of how Kingsland has gone. I will call it a comeback, 2120, 2155. We did a great job. I'm so excited, and I'm thrilled that we can do this together. If y'all want to watch some of the live fighting, I know Roni streamed it, so feel free to check that out. I won't be linking it, but you can absolutely go check that out. And if you haven't already, be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Who knows? Maybe 84 and 86 will decide that they want to not give up just yet, and I may have some more to cover for you. As always, thank you. Shappy out.